Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to his target. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And there's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. This time a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report and look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, Get ready, this guy can run, and then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Running with purpose. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do offensively.
And looking to throw now on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Wildcats. No chance to catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This one will be fair caught. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona 14, Kentucky 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. And the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The ball is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's a quarterback keeper. Paddling down near the goal line, but loses the football. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Breaks loose at the 15. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Arizona. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw it.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Touchdown, Arizona. This quarterback on fire today. Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it 35-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Kentucky, 14.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying to extend the play. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision. And
touchdown, Wildcats. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Kentucky, 14.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the The Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And this one is caught. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down of the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Caught quickly. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the Kentucky 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That player moved a little bit too early.
I can't see the clock. What? What the fuck is that bullshit?
Accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and
he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
this is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Trying for a fourth down completion. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. On a fourth down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, work that clock, seal victory.
Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Touchdown, Arizona. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Kentucky, 14.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off. The ball is loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Kentucky getting set with a first and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Wildcats. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. In a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. That ball snagged for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
He steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback can receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Fuck, I suck so much. I gotta fucking beat Kentucky and then Louisville. And I gotta blow them out to at least maintain a spot in the playoff. Like, I take on Wake Forest. I'm likely to come out unless UCF loses their game. Virginia Tech. Like, that was not a performance I should have been.